The free press is crumbling. Editors are disappearing. Social media is giving up on fact-checking. The truth is smothered by lies told for power and for profit. We must hold the social platforms accountable to protect our children, our families, and our very democracy from the abuse of power.
President Biden bid farewell from the Oval Office Wednesday with a dark and timely warning about the erosion of American journalism. And joining me now is Angelo Carsoni, President and CEO of Media Matters. Angelo, this felt like probably the most important farewell address, honestly, since Eisenhower warned of the military-industrial complex. I thought it was spot on. It was frightening, but I thought honest and accurate. What did you think?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think it's hard to say it now or see it now unless you're really in the fight every day. But when we look back on this time, there's going to be all sorts of things to think about: COVID and the finance industry and everything. But in the decades ahead, when we look back, what this is going to really be defined and described as is sort of the information war. And the time at which entrenched powers really, sort of were able to grapple a total stranglehold over our information. Everything else sort of is secondary to that, because those problems are either magnified or solved as a result of that bedrock. And I think that this is prescient and true, and technology is obviously going to intensify and inflame that, as the president alluded to.
Right. I mean, I think people understand that a billionaire, Rupert Murdoch, owns Fox and the New York Post, and then he bought the Wall Street Journal. People went, oh, hold on. That was sort of a normal, maybe right-leaning, but business paper. Now it's owned by him. And so, but people understand that means, oh, you're dragging that all to the right. Jeff Bezos, I don't think people necessarily saw coming, right? He said, I'm going to take over the Washington Post, but I'm not going to get involved. And then he said, oh, we're not endorsing Kamala Harris.